At 11:45, I have a hard stop. It's lunar eclipse. We're gonna wake my kids up. We're gonna do the whole science thing, telescope, all that. So 11:45, I'm going outside. So I mean, we can play after that if we're still playing, but that's when I have to be. I'll be gone for a few minutes during that time. So, all right. Well, welcome, guys, to the next session of Aenarath's Peril. We'll do a quick recap. Luke's usually the one that does our recap, but he's out, so I'll do it. Let's kind of start from the beginning. That way, our newest member, Radric, kind of start from the beginning. So, I'm going to kind of go back, and actually, just so you can see. If you want to open up the map, you guys can open up the map. That is... Oh, you know what? I actually have it right here. Okay. And I should have told you that, Radric. So if you click on Story, and then you click... there should be the Fall of Aenarath. You can actually see the first part of the story. And I don't know why I didn't tell you to look at that before. But to kind of summarize it, basically, there was a band of orcs that came into Sethi to try to overthrow Sethi. They tried to start a war between two kingdoms, between Sethi and Talar. During kind of an incursion, one of the orcs was killed, and Dench, I think is what we called him. Yep. Decided to go into Sethi to recover the body of his brother. And the queen of Sethi, when he found out that the barbarians were coming in, decided to go ahead and mount an attack against the barbarians. The barbarians said, okay, forget it, let's just all out war. Brought the barbarians in. They laid siege to Sethi. Sethi fell to the barbarians, and they've kind of been holding this kingdom for a few years now. Most of our adventurers kind of come from around Aenarath, and we'll let their introductions come later. But they kind of come from all over. They were kind of called to arms to kind of come help defend their country from the invading barbarians. So they kind of all moved in, kind of came, if I remember, they kind of started this little outpost as Raywin's outpost, who was led by Harkova was her name, and I don't remember her last name, Harkova Breyer. She kind of started this outpost and kind of helped lead the defense of Aenarath, just kind of a small little section. During one of the outings, they were running low on supplies. Our adventurers were sent on a mission to gather meat and other supplies, and while they were gone, the outpost was attacked by barbarians. Most of the outpost was destroyed. There were a lot of people that were killed. There were two people, Leia and Kathiri, who were captured by the barbarians. They were taken. And our adventurers decided to track them down. In their travels east, heading towards Otay is how we're pronouncing it, they met up with Vendrath. Vendrath was helping them helped them. They were being tracked by some dire wolves and helped defeat them. Let's see, after that they continued east and found out that the barbarians were actually capturing people to sell as slaves in Otay. They did stop by some lizard folk, and some of the slaves were purchased by the lizard folk, and that is where they found Leah, and they purchased Leah back from the lizard folk and vowed to return to free the slaves there. But because Kathiri, who is Anna's daughter, they continued east to track her, and they have tracked her into the city of Otay. So I think that's pretty much everything. Did I leave anything out?
Well, technically, I don't think we've they're not here in the city, as far as we know.
Right. You guys, as far as you know, that the this is where they were coming. You guys came this way. You guys were still tracking east. You guys stopped in Otay to do your levels ups and to rest and to get more information. You guys found out that you guys found your way to the Rusty Dragon, which is the kind of the place to be, the good tavern here in Otay. And you guys found out that there's a slave market in Otay. Yeah, is that about right?
Yeah, that's about it. Sounds about it. Harkova detached from the party, right?
Yes. So while you guys were in the inn, Harkova decided she was going to kind of do some research on her own. She decided she was going to just kind of look around the city and try to get some more information to see if she could find help or anybody that that knew anything about Raven Outpost since you guys have been gone. So yeah, that's where we leave you. Harkova is no longer in the party. She's gone, and you guys do currently have Aaliyah. Yeah, here we go. So, all right. So you guys wake up in the morning. I forgot to change the day, but that's fine. Pretty much all the storm clouds have cleared out. Everything's good. And everybody, when you guys wake up, I'll say Anna, Luke left you a note who said that he was going to do some exploring as well. He's trying to get a message back to his family to let them know where he is, and he wanted to. He also wanted to let him know that the city is basically being, I guess, like with the slaves, like like as a paladin, it's kind of against his upbringing. So he's trying to get more information on the city to figure out where, and he said he'll be gone, and he'll return shortly. So Anna, you wake up to that note. You guys, I'm assuming you guys all stayed pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
And when you guys wake up, you do find that Vendrath was already awake. And I guess I'll say that he meets you guys as you guys, it's like a bed and breakfast. You guys come downstairs and you guys are ready to eat a hearty meal, and Vendrath walks in.
Wow.
Is it like an Airbnb?
It's like an Airbnb. No, because they make you breakfast. It's like, it's like a Holiday Inn, It's hot breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Continental breakfast.
Wow.
Okay. Like a Holiday Inn Express.
Oh, is it? I don't know. What's the
Oh my
difference,
God.
really?
I don't know.
Hey, it's even faster. Okay, even faster.
All right,
Shit.
real quick. Ash, can you see the Aenarath's Peril thing?
No, I can't see that. I
That's
might have
interesting.
closed it by accident.
No, you're supposed to see it. I saw that you couldn't see it. Can you see it
I
now?
can't see it
Yes,
either.
I
mean,
see it
can
now.
I can see the gray box, but it's all gray. It's supposed to.
Why is that? I don't know. It's okay. Hold on. Let me see. Who else? Is there anybody else that can't see it?
Blacked out for me.
Same.
Oh, I think Radric is dead, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait a
we'll fix that here in just. I noticed that he's gray. Maybe if I preload, then I share.
Oh, the health thing is like kind of backwards, by the way. It's worse.
Yeah, it is backwards. Yeah,
It's not
so
your actual health. It's how much damage you've taken.
your wounds. There you go. You are healthy.
Ah, I see. That's what it means.
Yeah, I don't know why this isn't being shared anymore. That's very disappointing. I'll have to figure that out. Because this is like really cool. I spend time on it. It's
I
like,
can see it pretty well.
see, how come he can see it but nobody else can? That's
Is it
lame.
because they're in combat, maybe?
They shouldn't be.
Maybe
Well, everybody's always in the combat tracker. Like the combat tracker's always there.
Ah, I see.
So, Anyways, we'll figure that out later. Okay, so all right, so yeah, you guys wake up, you're eating breakfast, you find out Vendrath was out and about in the morning, and he walks in and says, "Hey guys."
Oh, hey. What were you out doing?
Didn't.
Oh.
No, I was actually just scouting the town a little bit. I wanted to take a look at the slave market,
Okay.
see
Did
what
you learn
other
anything?
see what other services and vendors might be available in town.
Okay.
I don't actually know if I learned anything. Money? Did I learn anything?
Sorry, I was actually trying to change the sounds.
Oh, you're fine.
I was in the wrong, because I have to do the whole play, .skip, all that stuff. Give me 1 sec, and then we'll do .skip. There should have some in music. Okay, so in his kind of adventures out and about, I will say yes. You do find out some information. Again, not too much more than you found out before. Again, if everybody wants to look, hopefully everybody can see the map. If you open up the images and maps, click on the city of Otay, you should be able to see it. I don't think if I share it. Oh yeah, everybody should pop up for everybody, even though you're not on the map. I don't get it. Is there anybody that can't see the map right now? Good. Okay. So
Okay.
you do find out that the Castilian market is where this slave market is. You do also find out that the city is not necessarily in support of slaves. What you kind of find out is that there's a group of barbarians, or there's a group of people that are actually, they buy the slaves. Now, there are some slaves that are being traded within the city. It's not necessarily looked down upon, but it's not something that's prevalent around the city. It's mostly like the upper class people. You do find out that that like, again, there is a group of people that's kind of buying them. That's about all you find out about the market. What was the other you were looking for something else. What else were you looking for again? I'm sorry. Oh,
Me?
You were looking for a hunter or a trap maker.
Yeah.
You do find one. At least you hear of one. I don't have his name off the top of my head. If you give me like half a second, his name his name is Xylem.
Trapmaker has no name.
Yeah, his name is Xylem, and he is one of the big hunter trap makers in the city. A lot of hunters go to him to help with traps, bait and stuff like that. And he's over in Lowman Slip, which is number 10 on the map. You haven't been able to go over there yet. He's, it's still kind of early in the morning. Everybody's still kind of getting going. So that's about all you find out right now.
Okay. Well.
Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay. So you guys finish up your breakfast. You guys decide to.
Well, should we talk? Anything, guys?
Well, hold on 1 second.
Okay. Keep it hold.
All right. Sorry about that.
And okay.
Okay. So as you guys are leaving the inn, I'm assuming you got ready to get started for the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless someone else has something to say. Question mark? I guess not.
Yeah, all right, guess not. Okay, so as you guys are starting to
Yeah,
leave, no questions, nothing? We're good?
You're good.
Guess we're going to see if we can find her.
Okay, so just as you guys are leaving the inn, you guys, the morning's starting to pick up, and as everybody's kind of walking out, Juan kind of is leading the way, and as soon as he steps out, he just runs headfirst into kind of a group of guards that's patrolling around, and he stands up, and the guard, he knocks the guard down. They both kind of fall. The guard stands up and looks at Juan and says, "Watch out where you're going."
Sorry, mister. Late night.
You don't look like you're from around here.
No, we're not.
Uh-oh. It's the "you ain't from around here" speech.
Yeah, you like that, right? I was gonna use that for something else. Sorry. What are you guys doing here?
We're looking. Yeah.
Who are you looking for? You guys look like you're looking for trouble.
Quite the opposite, sir.
I'm looking for my daughter, Theory. Do I have a picture?
You know, it's funny. I had to rebuild my module for this, and I lost her. I lost her token.
Oh no.
Like her token's gone, so I don't have a picture of her. I'll re-add it. Don't worry. I just noticed that when I was looking through the NPC list. I was like, no, it's gone. Okay, so as you guys are kind of like, not as quarreling, but as you guys are kind of arguing with these guards, you notice a small, mid-size. I don't know his size. You notice him like a dwarf. He comes up and kind of gets in between you guys and you know tries to stop and tries to stop anything from escalating any further.
Are they like right in front of the door to the inn?
Yeah, they're right in front of the inn. Yeah.
So probably see a dwarf, short brown hair, long beard, and kind of male set of armor and with some leather underneath. And he kind of steps up and he says, hold it. Come on, laddies, let's break it up here. I'm just trying to enjoy some drinks, some ale, and here you guys are at the front of the inn, blocking my way.
Oh, well. I do believe we should move out of the way of this fellow. He seems to be a unit.
So the guard sees this dwarf come in and almost a look of recognition on him. You know, on the guard, he kind of looks back at the other guards and it just kind of gives you guys a dirty look and says, "You guys need to watch out where you're going, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong." And they kind of move on.
Oh, okay.
Noted.
I just silently nod, then turn towards this new character, this dwarf.
And dwarf
Thank
is
you, sir.
he's gonna ignore you for a little bit as he continues to stare at the walking away guards there, trying to somewhat identify who they are, but kind of fails and just turns back to you and says, "I'm sorry, what did you say exactly? I don't really quite."
You did. I didn't say anything yet. I'm just looking at you.
Oh. Well,
Sorry,
he looks at
okay.
you and he says,
Whoa.
"What?" Yeah.
Thank
So you guys can tell. You guys can tell this dwarf is seasoned. He seems. I mean, especially with this interaction with the guards, you can tell that he knows his kind of way around. You don't
is
really
from
know
around
much
here.
else.
What's with the guards around here?
He kind of turns to whoever says that, and are you human or something like that?
I am half elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just kind of gives you a hard look and says, "They're tough, but they need to be tough."
I see.
Real quick, Roderick, if you click on in the upper right hand corner, 3 little guys with a little eye next
I
to
see
sheet.
it.
You can click on that, and you can kind of get an idea of who everybody is. It tells
okay.
you their name and what levels and all that on there. So
Well,
just so you don't have to ask everybody what they are, you can see that in there. So
Like, who
I see.
are you?
the guards in this town aren't exactly friendly. But you know, crime is about, and they need to be tough on the people in order to stomp it out.
Okay. Not the way I would.
If I were you, I would avoid interacting with the guards unless you're looking for trouble.
Well, trouble kind of came to us when a group of barbarians stole our people.
Stole your people.
Yeah.
Enslaved your people.
Hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences.
Well, would you happen to know about any of the slave markets in this city?
Uh, kind of gives you a long look. Just kind of gauging your why you would want that specifically, but deem your goal is to be admirable. He says, I do. I do know some places where there may be talk of slaves.
Okay. Well, considering that, you know, you helped us with those guards, and obviously you seem like sort of good folk. Maybe you could keep our heads up, out of trouble, maybe? At least until we leave the city?
He kind of chuckles at that and says, ah, why not? I have the day off. And he puts his hand forward. Name's Magic.
Uh, yeah. I take his hand, just Ash Fade. What my friends call me Ash.
Peculiar name, but I'll say no more.
Hmm. So, lead the way, maybe?
And I shall lead the way to signs of slavery and whatnot.
Palestine Market?
Okay, so so you guys kind of you together are chatting. You guys are city. Whoever drew the circle. Thanks for that, Venrath, maybe or
Oh, yeah.
Juan.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. Into
Color-coded.
the Castilian market. It's still early on, and hold a second. Let's see if we can do this. And as you walk into the market, this is obviously the most busy place at this time of the morning. People come here for, for food and wares and stuff. And what you can see on one side of the market, kind of outside of the stalls, and hopefully this works, maybe. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. There it is. Sorry about that. I think I can share it. And then I think I have to bring you guys over. Give me a second.
Wow. This looks really nice. Almost like a battle map.
Almost. All right, so I should be able to.
Uh-oh. Probably
This
should
is
put him back.
so not working.
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
Nope, I did
Nobody
not see
saw-
you. Do that.
Nope.
Nobody saw what?
No, don't worry about it, man. Just keep
Okay.
on going.
All right.
This is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing
This is
is.
fine.
This is fine.
Luke's not there, and for some reason, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Nope. Okay. So give me a second here. I am not able to do anything with Leah since I don't have a thing for her, a token.
Okay.
So give me just a second. Let me get something assigned, I hope.
You could put it in just the L.
Yeah, I might have to do that. We'll see. Okay, I might have to do something else with her. I'm not going to deal with it right now. Okay, so, oops, I think I was supposed to go play. Player's not paused. Sorry. Okay. All right, so you walk into this market, pretty busy place, people coming and going, and what you see is opposite of where you guys are, on the other side of the market. There's kind of a big open area there. What you see, and actually, why do I only see? Is there anybody who can't see the map right now?
Guess not.
Radrick, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, for some reason it's not showing me that you can see it, so I'm just not going to trust it. So, okay, so what you see is on the opposite side of the market, you actually see almost, I don't want to say like it's like just kind of an open area. What you see there is kind of leading in from I always forget which one it is. Kind of leading in from this area. I don't know if can you guys see that circle I drew?
Yes.
I
Okay,
do.
With the
kind of
beam
leading
coming
in
over.
from there, leading down into the market to where you see these two individuals. What you see is you see a large orc, and he is the one that's kind of leading the transactions. And next to the orc, you see an elf, a female woman elf, and she's standing there, kind of just looking over his shoulder. But the orc is the one that's kind of leading all the transactions. You'll see, you see a group of, two or three people will come in with, a group of barbarians will bring in maybe three or four people. You'll see the orc. What he actually does is he stands there and he's kind of looking at them. They almost like he's measuring them. He'll kind of stand them up next to this post, and he starts to separate them. He'll send two off. They go one way, and one of them he actually keeps and he sends back into kind of into this. There's a little house, kind of let's just kind of circle this right here. He sends them back into that house there. And this kind of happens over and over again. You kind of see there's a group of them. They come in. He kind of looks at them and sizes them up, separates some of them. Sometimes he doesn't. For the most part, most of them are just kind of pushed on.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
We can see all of this from far away.
I mean, I'd be getting closer. I wouldn't just be standing right here.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can see it. It's not.
Not the most subtle.
Hello,
Actually.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can. Yeah, no, they're not.
Okay.
They're not trying to be sly about it or anything. It's wide open. They're in business. It's in business.
Okay. Can I see if I recognize any of the slaves that he's, screening, so to speak? Money? These dead guys, I killed them.
You broke the DM.
I
And we're
broke
just
the
starting.
DM. I
Oh,
know.
sorry, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, no. From where you're standing, you can't. I mean, it's not. It's not like you can't see it, but there's nobody you recognize. It's just random people. Most of them are bound, but they're nobody you recognize from I Went Outpost or any of the people that you know.
Okay. Might have to talk to him. So,
Is this
what's the
market
plan, guys?
filled with people?
Yeah, there's people kind of milling in around the carts and the tents, buying things, and yeah, it's pretty full. I didn't want to fill it with.
And there's various of goods being sold here?
There is, yep.
Okay. Then I'm just going to walk forward and just kind of pretend to browse the other merchandise here while I keep a close eye on the stuff to the east.
So, team conversation, guys. Do we want to talk to the guy? Do we want to beat up the guy? Or do we just want to spy on the guy?
Or do we want to just pay for what we came here for? Like the last encounter.
Well, I don't think we have enough money to pay for what we come in here.
What should I spend last time?
Like 200 gold.
Was it 200?
Yes.
No, it was like
Oh my
50.
God.
Yeah,
Was
there's
it?
only
Yeah, I
50.
We didn't even
say,
have
was
that
it?
much gold.
200
I
gold.
didn't think I paid that much.
Hey, she was worth it, okay? She was worth it. And...
In his mind, that's how much it was.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if it was 50, I
Okay.
could afford that again.
Sure.
But that's a big if. And that's if they have.
Mm-hmm. From what we see right now, we don't see her. But we could ask them, then go on from there. Or do we just want to wait and see? It's like, we don't even know if she's in the city or anymore.
Yeah, they're measuring people, so can... Wait. So we can just judge by the size of the people they send in there. Right?
Ooh.
Because if they're sending in just adults or bigger people...
Yeah, so
And they're
you guys
probably
have
gonna
not...
have
I was going to say, you guys haven't seen any children come through. You do notice that the people that they're sending into the house or kind of back that way seem to fit some sort of maybe a height and a weight requirement or something. The ones that are too small or too tall, they kind of continue on, and then the other ones they seem to be fitting some sort of... They're all about the same, I guess. But both men and women, or females and males, both.
What about everyone around that kind of group? Is there anyone guards specifically?
Specifically, no. There are a couple of city guards kind of milling about, but nobody standing guard next to them. No.
What is the guards' reaction to the slaves? Are they like kind of just watching the interaction happen, or are they kind of just...
They're not even paying attention. They're more
Okay.
making sure that people aren't stealing from the market, and they're not even concerned with it at all.
Very well. All right.
So back to the question. What should we do?
diplomacy or destruction.
Roderick favors destruction.
Of course you do. Don't think I don't see that long ass fucking beard. That's just telling me, hey, you want to chop off some fucking heads.
He's ready to count bodies.
A beard is a source of pride for a dwarf, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's
Signals age and prestige.
uh-huh.
But regardless of that fact, I know this orc. This orc
You
is
do?
not a good orc. This orc has enslaved many people before, and I believe is going to enslave many more after this interaction is done. I believe we should do a service to the world and deal with this orc now.
There's no such thing as a good orc.
I'm in agreement with you.
We also have to go with the percussions of there are guards around here, and if we just randomly kill somebody, we might be arrested, which will derail us from our overall goal, right?
So we must take
I
him out
think
in a stealthy manner. I have an idea.
Well,
At least for
you
me,
do.
anyway.
Well, what did you want to say, Radric?
one way or another, this orc must die.
Okay. That's a good, side objective for us. Hey, Anna, did you want to move? We're, all going places. Just so you know.
Staying in the back as usual.
Are we being stealthy?
No,
Wanna take
we're blending in the crowd.
Is that not
Uh,
stealthy? Okay.
that house there are people coming in and out of, right? Is there anything Is there anyone guarding the doorway or anything? Is it like 2 stories or just 1 story?
It's a one-story building. There's nobody guarding it. You do see the elf. She kind of walks back and forth every now and again. She'll go in. Um, she'll go in and she disappears for a few, maybe a minute and a half, and then she comes right back out again. But other than that, it just looks like any of the other buildings. You can't really tell what's going on outside of it.
Alright, okay.
Roderick, how do
Hmm.
you know this orc?
I'm around here. I know things the people have been whispering, and many have been whispering of this orc. This orc is a slaver, and has enslaved many people.
Okay. So, how would you propose we deal with him then?
Attack from multiple angles. I have my eyes on the roof.
If we are truly the stronger party here, we will come out victorious. If we just engage head on.
Wow, head-on approach. That's your idea.
Yeah.
What comes
How-
afterwards then?
How high
that's
are
what-
these buildings?
Oh my god.
Most of them are just one story. Some of them are kind of up on, I don't want to call them stilts, but they are elevated maybe a couple of feet off the ground. So I would say on average, they're anywhere between 15 and, 20 feet. At the peak.
And are these stairs that I'm next to that lead up to a balcony or something? No. I guess
Yeah,
it's
think of
just
it.
story.
Think of it like a porch, basically. The stairs lead up to a porch, and the porch leads into the building.
I think I can climb the top of this house.
I have no idea how to move my character.
You gotta let the DM do it.
Oh, just allow it? Okay. Alright, I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see it in there.
I was just kind of fiddling around and seeing if it'll let me.
Alright, are we taking him out?
The way I see it, we have 2 options. We can either try and get him to go inside a building, where we can be out of sight of the city guards and everyone else, or we can maybe keep an eye on him, see where he goes after dark.
How many city guards are in here? If I had to guess.
They're kind of coming and going. I would say at any given 3 or 4 of them walking through the market. We'll say 4 at the most.
Now, outside of this battle map, is there like a more to the market?
This is the main part of the market. There are some smaller areas outside of it, but this is essentially where the main part of the market is.
Okay. Is there any like poor people, basically, kind of like begging for money, asking for donations, or any children of the same kind of status?
Not yet. It's still pretty early. The market hasn't really picked up to its full, its full grandeur, I guess. So not yet. Just from your kind of travels around the city, you do know that there will be beggars later, children pickpocketing, things like that. It's a normal marketplace, but right now it's still just a little bit too early. The market's not full yet.
All right, Tal.
How? I want to like get him to go into an alleyway, but which alleyway and how?
I just want to nuke him from the distance.
Of course you do.
Roderick proposes a plan.
Uh-oh.
My plan is to go find some poor individual as of poor status. I will bribe them into making a distraction. which will hopefully pull the guards away from the market, and we will be free to attack quickly and deal with this problem, and then quickly get out.
Okay. We'll keep that for consideration. Anybody else?
I'm okay with that. I'm just not sure what what kind of distraction are you talking about that a poor person can do?
Steal and cause a commotion and run away.
Yeah, but I mean, if pickpockets in the market are a normal thing, I'm not sure stealing anything is going to be much of a distraction, though.
Well,
I'm
the
thinking
guards
like,
are watching. They're watching
well,
over like the stores, right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
businesses.
anybody have any magical cantrips that can cause any kind of, I don't know, a light show or set something on fire?
Or an illusion.
Oh my
I
god.
can,
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
do those.
Wow.
Wow, two of us can do
Do
that.
we have anybody who can do such things?
Anybody?
Anybody at all?
I've got a few illusion spells. I've got a light cantrip, then a sacred flame, so I could set something ablaze.
Guys,
Yeah,
I
yes.
can cast minor
Oh.
illusions.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What are we doing?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
Or making some noise.
Create a distraction and attack.
Where?
Away from where we're attacking.
Should we still bribe a lower status man?
If we find one, we could.
I look around for someone that is literally skin and bones and has rags on their backs.
We've
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
asked
he's
that.
already asked. Yeah, it's a little
Oh.
bit too early for that.
Shit.
I guess you could leave and come back, and maybe you might find somebody, wandering around the city. But here in the marketplace, they know, the prime time is, maybe another hour away. When the marketplace gets really full, that's the best time to beg. That's when most people are here. That's the best time for them to make money.
Just too early. We don't know if he'll be here for another hour, though.
So true.
We'll look at the slaves. How many slaves are there? If I had to guess.
Since you guys have been milling around, probably seen, I would say, about 15 slaves being sold. Various sizes. Group of 2 here, group of 3 here, maybe 5. So it seems like the pace is starting to pick up now that it's getting a little bit later, but it's still kind of slow right now.
So, like, how many customers are there looking at slaves, and are there any? Does the orc have any kind of orc and the elf? Do they have any kind of guards that are like guarding the slaves?
No. From what you can see, there's no guards. There's nobody else that are buying slaves. It's just this orc, and then the elf is there with the elf is there with them. You don't know what's going on inside the house, and then when they leave the other way, the ones that aren't going into the house, you'll see he takes them back to maybe like a, I don't want to say it's a cage, but it's kind of a holding area, and then they'll kind of empty that out. You'll see an orc come up, he'll empty it out, but so they sit in kind of a holding area for maybe a couple of minutes, and then every couple of minutes they come and they grab them, and then you can't see where they're taking them from there.
They who come and grab them.
Oh, I'm sorry. You see another orc.
Multiple orcs. That's great. That's fun. Dandy.
Okay, so who's actually doing the selling of the slaves?
It's different people. Mostly they're the barbarians are coming in. You do see just different groups of people that are coming in with people that are handcuffed or
So these two
restrained.
are just buyers.
They're just buyers. That's it. That's all they're doing. And it's like people know that, hey, if you've captured people, bring them here, sell them. You'll get a fair price. For some of the ones, for some of the other ones, that you can tell that he's paying pretty good for these people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he's the only one really buying.
He is the only one buying.
And that elf is like overseeing.
Yeah, like I said, every now and again she walks back
Brains.
into the house, then she walks back in and kind of stands next to him, and she's watching him measure, and every now and again, if he's unsure, he'll look at her, and she'll either nod or shake her head, and then that'll kind of decide whether or not which way the person goes.
Okay. And so when they take them back to the cage area, are
Mhm.
they going like that way?
Yes, they are going that way.
Okay. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to kill the
Okay.
muscle. But what do we do with the brain? She's not just gonna leave this alone, right?
No, not really.
We take her out too?
I say we don't kill him, but incapacitate him so we can ask questions. Is that okay? Then we kill him afterwards?
Sure.
Hmm.
Well, I'm just wondering too, besides the city guards, if there's barbarians coming and going, bringing in slaves, they
Yeah.
might not be real happy if we do
Just
something
take
with
away the
their
buyer.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck. This feels like a giant fight just waiting to happen.
Yeah, at the same time, it's not their problem. Or they can probably find
Sure.
another buyer. Maybe they don't want to get involved.
They're barbarians.
Exactly. Probably looking for a fight. Hmm.
We can't just run up and fight. We need an actual plan.
Oh, we could totally just run up and fight. I just don't know where it would get us.
Nowhere good.
Because, as far as we know, we have not seen Kalithi, like,
Kathiri.
anywhere. Kathiri.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
So, this could be a huge waste of time if we try to engage. Now, I'm not saying that we should let him, go on scot-free, but we're kind of on a time frame. We don't know where Kathiri would be right now.
All right. Is there any more slaves coming out of the house?
No, once they go in, you never see them again. Like they're just in there.
Okay. Then I would like to take a closer look around the house then, if I could.
Okay. So you're gonna head that way.
Particularly looking for any alternative entrances or windows of some sort.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and mark where you want to move. Okay, and then go ahead and roll perception.
Right on.
Okay, so from where you're at, okay, actually no, sorry. Go ahead, Radric as well.
Trying to figure out how to do this.
Oh, okay. Open up your
Skills.
character sheet.
Yeah, I see. I'm in the skills and then looking at perception and trying to.
Double click.
And then-
You see the dice?
Yep.
Yeah. Double click
Yeah,
or
that.
drag.
Okay, and then I only records which you can.
Just double click the total, and it should roll for you
there we
there.
go. Okay. I was clicking
Okay.
on something. Right.
Nice. Close
Nice
enough.
indeed.
Okay, so from where you're at, you do see a couple of windows. You can see movement on the inside. You can't really make out what's happening, but you do see there is movement inside. But that's about all you can tell from there.
Parto. Is there any other guards around the other side of the house or anything like that?
Not that you can see. If you
Okay.
want to leave the market, you can kind of move around the house if that's what you want to do.
No, I think I don't know. Is this like this pathway leading up out of the marketplace kind of busy? Is there a lot of people going in and out here?
There is, yeah, and it's starting to pick up a little bit now. So you'd be able to make your way kind of around the house without drawing too much attention.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, real quick, Vendrath, what are you rolling for?
I was just trying to study the orc and the elf person.
Okay. So from where you're at, you can see the elf looks to be less of a fighter and more of a like an aristocrat. She seems to be more of a kind of a high class elf. It's the only weapon that you see her. She is carrying a quarterstaff. She uses it. I don't want to say like a cane, but she leans on it. Other than that, that's about all you can tell from her. For the orc, on the other hand, you do see that he's got what does he have? He has a great axe, kind of strewn across his back, and he's a fairly large orc. He's fairly beefy. I don't know if I can share his token, so I think you can zoom in and see his token. I don't know. He's a pretty big guy. He looks like he might be able to hurt some people, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Seeing as 4 of us are ranged attackers, I think we could just
Yeah.
spread out and nuke them.
Yeah.
But then yeah.
I'm in
And
favor.
they can't really catch all of us at the same time, right? Because we're spread out.
Oh god.
I call the rooftop.
Of course you call the roof.
'Cause
You've
I
been
see
eyeing
these
that rooftop
boards, like-
for.
No, because I see these boards. That
Mhm.
makes me notice that,
Oh, and I'm sorry, Vendrath, you do see that. You can identify that.
Sorry, you cut out. I see what.
Oh, a chain shirt. You can see that he's wearing a chain shirt, so he's pretty heftily armored.
Okay. He's no longer a shirtless man, I thought.
No, he's not shirtless.
Is there anything that indicates that he works for the elf?
The only thing that indicates that is that you can see when he's unsure of, he looks to the elf for confirmation. That's the only thing that you can kind of tell that maybe she's his equal or
supervisor or something
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Advisor.
Are they talking at all?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really hear what they're saying. You do hear them talking back and forth. In between when there's nobody in, they're just kind of carry on normal conversations, but nothing of importance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm gonna move closer. I want to hear what they're talking about.
Okay.
And I also speak orc, so if he happens to speak anything in orc-ish.
Or elvish.
Well, I speak that
Because
too.
the elf.
I also speak that too.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. We do not have the bases covered.
So from where you're at, because of the market, there's still a lot of people here. You still have a hard time hearing, picking out. You do pick out certain words, quota for the day, how many more they need, talking about how many they've already purchased, how much they've spent. It's mostly financial stuff. They're talking about, how much is left, how many more, just those kind of things. It's not, that's about all you can hear from there.
When they're speaking in common?
They are speaking in common right now, correct. Yep. Yeah, they're not trying to hide anything. They're out in the open. Okay, so Radric, let me. Okay, so now Radric's left the marketplace, so he's no longer around you guys. He's kind of walked up that alleyway. So this will be player knowledge. So Radric, you walk up and around the house, and as you're walking around the house, what you see is kind of the same thing you saw with the holding cells on the other side, but these individuals are treated a little better. They're not in a cage. They're kind of sitting down in almost like a little waiting area. They're feeding them. They're giving them water. And then every few minutes, a wagon comes in. They load them up on the wagon, and they ride away. It seems like this one they wait till the wagon's full, and while they're waiting, they're feeding them. It's a lot different than the other ones.
Okay. Is there anything that would could be considered identifying about the wagon, like a logo or the uniform of the driver, etc., etc.?
You do recognize because of your background, you do recognize one of the logos, as it's a black lion's head. So you've seen that logo before. If you want to roll like a history check, I can give you more information on it.
I will attempt to do so. Let's see. Did that go? No, that did not go. That was a shame because it looked like a 19.
Ooh,
And then you roll another 4. Oh, that's terrible.
another. Oh no.
So the only thing you recognize about it is that you know that this is one of the logo on the wagon. It's just kind of like a little banner that's hanging off of it. You do know that it's one of the clans or one of the tribes that started the, and it's the Black Lion, tribe. So you do recognize that.
Right. Okay.
But that's all you really know about them. You know that they were part of the first group of individuals that were coming down from the north into Sethi.
Okay. All right. With this knowledge in hand, I'm going to go back towards my fellow party members.
Okay.
And when I arrive there, I'll
Explain it to the
let me
rest
know.
of us.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I don't know where you want to go, so I don't know.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Anna's one side and Juan is one way, and then you see. So when you come back, you notice that the other two are still kind of standing here, and everybody's still kind of milling about.
Okay.
We lost Pop.
Oh no.
Rip.
She must have got too absorbed in doing her homework.
Oh,
Well-
no.
Said no one ever.
I'll give the summed up version. Basically, they're transporting slaves out of this house right now, and the longer we wait, the more slaves will be sent off in their new homes, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Radric advise action.
Action now instead of talking for another hour.
Aye.
That's Newcomb.
Oh. Wow. Okay. How about
Should we spread out first, though?
we
Or just...
That would be a good plan.
yeah.
If I...
You know what? Fuck
Go
it.
up- go up here
I'll go with Radric's plan. I'm just gonna go hide behind this box.
I want to climb
Good
to the
lad.
roof
Might makes
using
right.
these rails.
Might makes right. It's a horrible plan, but no one else is giving me anything. I'm drawing blanks right now.
All right, so then Juan, I need you to do
Oh.
Acrobatic.
acrobatics. Yep.
I would advise we do that distraction though.
Oh,
with
God.
Yeah.
the
But we don't really have enough time to find a picker.
Well,
We'd have to
no,
wait another
the
hour.
alternative one, the one with magic
Oh,
involved.
with
You know,
magic.
they'll swing one of your fingers. You know, do the thing.
Do the thing? Okay. Should I just do a sacred flame?
Okay. So real quick, Juan, you don't quite make it up. You're kind of
Oh.
dangling. Your feet are kind of dangling. You're like halfway up right now.
Making progress.
Do I see him struggling?
You do. Well, no, not from where you are. You
Okay,
cannot see
very
him
well.
struggling.
Cart in the way.
Yeah.
That's fair. I was thinking more of the. Do we have any other besides sacred flame? You know, burning down.
We have
the house?
an
Or
illusion.
devise. Yeah, so let's do an illusion.
Papina. What kind of illusion?
We can do any types of things. We can do like a girl screaming, calling for help. That would get the guards away.
Yeah, that could
Simple
work.
and straightforward.
All right, cool. Where?
Probably to the south of us, so out of this market. Maybe on the other side of that building. Maybe a few. Depends on how big of the range is. Actually, does it have a range?
Hold on, let me check.
So like this way? Or like up higher?
Well, I'll have to decide when we get the range.
To look it up. It's not on nothing.
Because I believe a minor illusion does 120 feet.
Hmm. Right.
30 feet.
Oh wow. Okay. I was
Mhm.
definitely not even close.
Go up. I think you're thinking in Starfinder, my dude.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, it still works though, but I'm still afraid that the guards are gonna come after us.
Well, we don't need to place it so the guards can hear, but just so civilians will take notice, and then obviously that will
wave
chain
of
reaction.
attention. Yeah. Don't
So
notice
as
other
long as
people
it's
noticing.
as long as it's near the
populated area.
Yeah, and near alleyway. Because obviously when the guards are gonna go into the alleyway, they're gonna be like thinking like, oh shit, no one's here. Let's spread out.
Mm-hmm. One can hope, anyway. So you want to do that now, Anna, so we can get this ball rolling.
Yep.
Quick question: do I have line of sight from where I am for a good shot, or is this like
Since you're dangling off the roof right now, no.
I mean, if I was on the porch, standing.
If you were on the porch standing, you possibly could. Yeah, if you kind of stood at a funny angle, you would be able to. Yeah.
I'll do that.
So you're gonna drop down.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can shoot him from here, that's good enough.
Okay. So I'll say you drop down. That's fine.
If you need a 5-minute or a 10-minute climb, you can do that.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna have him again and see if he made it up, but if he's dropping down, it's fine. He'll just drop down.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I cast the little cantrip of a woman screaming, right?
Yeah, calling for help.
Okay. All right. So you have you cast it yet? Sorry, I was out of the game. I was trying to find something.
Yeah, just cast it.
Okay. All right. So I think I just broke my computer. Hold on 1 second.
No.
Don't do that.
Well, it's Windows 10. You know, it always does funny things when you start moving stuff around.
Bro.
All right, just getting something ready here. We'll start that. Okay. All right. So you go ahead and you cast your cantrip, and just as expected, the crowd kind of starts going that way. And just again, as you guys kind of planned, you notice that the guards start kind of heading in that general direction because there seems to be a kind of a congregation of people trying to figure out what's going on because of this screaming person. The orc notices that. Actually, hold on one second. It's 1 and 2. Okay, so the orc notices that there are that people are starting to move away, and he notices. The elf does as well. The elf also notices that there are people in the that are not moving towards them. That there are people in the crowd that are not moving towards, kind of with the rest of the group. So she is aware that something's amiss, and she actually steps into the house. The orc looks and watches her, and then looks back, and he's looking in the general direction of that cantrip, of the screen.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Uh-huh.
I think it's time
Alright.
to shoot him.
Okay.
I think it's time to shoot him.
All
Pull
right,
out my great axe.
Yeah.
we're gonna do this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get
You're gonna notch an arrow, turn around, and shoot at him. Close range.
All right, give me 1 second here. Okay. All right, so I will, because of the commotion, we're going to have everybody just roll initiative. We call this a surprise round. And I think, so yeah, if everybody wants to roll initiative, and I think I need to, how do I not make this person show up? Because she is there, and she is not there yet. So we'll go ahead and just
She
do
closed the door
that.
behind her, right?
Yeah. She went inside and the door closed behind her. That's correct.
Okay.
Wow, Pop.
Harkova's gone.
Oof.
Luke's gone.
Does she, while walking away, just give like any sort of hint or look at her orcish companion at all? That would
Any
hint of her
signals?
saying anything or caring about the fact that she saw some unusual things.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Righto. Let's see if I get a what was it? A 3?
Not 4.
I'm not. Even better.
That's what I wanted. Thank you.
That's okay. It always happens to new members.
I was gonna say the dice aren't weighted. I promise.
It's always like either the entire session is just bad rolls or the entire session's good rolls for me. So
That's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, so you couldn't really tell. You did notice that they did share a look, but that was about it. Like when he looked back because he saw her move quickly into the house, and then he just looked back like he didn't really understand what was happening, and he went back to looking to figure out what was going on in that corner.
okay.
All right, so we are rolling initiative. Oh, and he rolled terrible for initiative. All right, so real quick, how did everybody like the reroll initiative every round last time?
It was fucking chaotic, but like in a good way though.
Do we want to do that again, or do we want to keep the same order?
I'm good either way, but a few of us kind of rolled kind of badly, so it's up to them.
I'll abstain.
I mean, ultimately, I delayed my turn to do a double turn, basically, last time.
Mhm.
Right, yeah.
So it kind of works out. So I'm fine with either.
Pop, what do you think?
I am okay with either.
Oh my god.
All right,
Decision
check.
made.
Make a decision.
Make a decision, Tech.
No, me.
Please.
Random initiative.
I'm all for rolling initiative every round.
Okay.
But
all
I mean
right,
that's kind of old school D&D, so I don't know if everybody likes that.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
I think I found an option in the settings, and I'll turn it on because I think I found an option in the that did the rolled initiative every round. So I might be able to.
And it's
I might be
automatic,
able
you
to
mean?
turn. Yeah, it'll do it automatically. But let me see. Turn view. Give me 1 sec, and then we'll give it a try. Where's initiative? Game, set, chat, desktop, party, combat, auto,
I think
NPC numbering, roles, NPC roles, variable, player show. Okay, I'll deal with. I'll look at it later. But I thought I found an option for us to do that. Okay, so then we are going to go to the start of the first round, which is going to be Juan. What are you doing, Juan?
Before that, you forgot to roll for Leah.
Yes, I did, and I can't roll for Leah for some reason because I think it's
Oh.
because I don't have her set up right. So Leah ran to get help. For
Okay.
now.
That is totally fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I got to figure out why it won't let me do anything without those. So yeah, Leah is she's still traumatized. She's still sleeping. How's that?
Yeah, man. We let her sleep the day off. Okay.
There you go. Beauty rest. All right, Juan, go ahead.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't
I don't-
target him.
Yeah.
Should I re-roll it or just go off?
Go ahead and yeah, re-roll it so it does it right.
Think they can drop it on him. I targeted him, so it should work. Like I have him selected.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I think I know what's.
I also can't.
Sorry.
drop it
Wait,
on
did-
him.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't see him on the combat tracker, so I'm a little bit confused.
I got the combat tracker. Usually that automatically pops up, doesn't it?
Yeah, there it is right there. There he is, anyway.
Yep. Try it again. You still can't. You have him targeted?
Oh, it's because he was re-added. My bad.
Yeah. There you go. Now you got him. Okay. All right.
Oh.
So we'll go with your first one, your first roll. I just wanted to make sure it was working. We'll go with your first one. Your first one was a miss, though.
17.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. So you load your crossbow, fire it, misses, completely whiffs by him. Vendrath, you're up. Oh, I'm assuming you didn't want to do anything else, Juan?
Like, no, that's it.
Okay. All right, Vendrath, you're up. Now you're the closest.
Now you
I
shoot him.
am. What are 5th edition rules on called shots?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Like I want to shoot him in the face.
That's a good question. I'll say go ahead and first roll an attack, and then I'll just do a DC check on him and see if you say yes or no whether or not you hit him in the face. So either way, you'll hit him, just whether or not you hit him in the face or not. He'll basically do like a save for it.
Okay. Here is my actions. Really? His name is Norl Ugdump?
Yep.
Moral dump.
That is fantastic. Wow.
Don't bring it up with him, or else he's gonna rage.
No, don't talk about his last name, dude.
Oh,
it's
All right. So you pull out your longbow, and swing, and notch your arrow, and you
Pew!
miss as well. All right.
Wow.
So we are now on Ashfade.
It's the fucking agent, dude. He's gonna fucking dodge all of our bullets, okay? Mr. Anderson, you fucking suck at shooting.
Ugdump Smith over here.
You know what? I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. I missed.
How is this happening?
All right. All
That's
right.
a
So
+6 right
you
there,
cast
dude.
Guiding Bolt and you miss as well. All right. I swear they're not weighted dice. Rhetoric, you're up.
Righto.
Redrick, carry the game, please. We're gonna get fucking chopped alive.
You're asking a lot, buddy.
Actually, that also happens with new characters. They're the ones who saves our asses.
Well, as a bonus action, Radric is going to rage, first of all. And I'm going to do that little thing. And
So
hopefully
now
that works.
rage means that everybody gets advantage.
No, only he gets advantage.
On strength saving. Okay.
Righto?
Yep, cool.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move my guy over within melee range. And then I'm going to swipe at this guy with my battle axe. A great axe. Let's see. Which one did I do?
Did you target him?
You don't necessarily have to target him. You can just drag and drop the dice on top of him. But if you
Okay.
do want to target him, you should see some little icons across the top.
I
You
think
just-
I
Target
got it.
mode?
Yeah.
Top left.
Hit.
There we
Look
go.
at that.
First hit. All right.
See,
Oh,
it's the
no.
new guy who always kills everyone.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, he rolled a 4,
I'm not the
a
new
4,
guy
and a
anymore,
3.
so
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do I have to roll damage or is it?
Now you roll damage, correct?
Okay, so once
Same
again.
method. Boom.
And you got the
Alright.
+2.
So he's gonna swing with this great axe, and he's gonna yell, "Die, you freaking toe licker!"
Ugh.
I like it.
Snog.
Got it.
Oh, stop.
Okay.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope, that would be my turn.
All right, good. Anna, you're up.
Okay, shoot him with my bow.
From there.
Just
Yeah.
dies.
Should be.
Yeah, she's a
should be less than
sniper,
120, right?
He's gonna
Dude, I
lob
am-
the arrow.
Yeah.
Forever keeping my distance from any engagement ever.
Again.
There's no trees here, so what do you want me to do?
Climb the
Oh,
stall.
no.
Alright. What I did again? I forgot.
I mean, I guess you could technically just shoot between the stalls.
Mm.
Mm.
Did it correctly?
You shot at nothing for 15
I
Yeah,
shot
you
at nothing.
You didn't have it targeted.
Damn it, nothing.
Hmm?
Do that.
Wow, technically
would've-
you missed.
Yeah,
Bam.
it's
Would've
still going to
missed
be a
anyway.
miss. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to miss with 15. So
17 didn't hit.
I still want to see the words.
okay, if you want to see it, you can roll again. But I'm still counting your first roll.
Alright, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
no.
good. In my turn.
This isn't going
That's it.
well.
You're not going to do anything else.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Wait,
Okay.
doesn't she have advantage because it's sneak attack?
It's not sneak attack.
Oh,
No.
But he's right in front of him. So her,
An ally is
Yeah.
there. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
an ally is right in front of him. So she does have a.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Hold on.
You're not thinking of flanking?
On skills.
Well, she automatically has flanking because you're in engagement with him, and you already hit him, so he's
Yeah,
focused
first
on you.
roll.
Yeah, she's a
It
rogue.
doesn't matter which side I am at, because flanking, I would have to be on the opposite tile.
Nope.
The enemies.
His distraction. He is distracted by you, so he'll like use that like little lapse in concentration to get advantage to maybe hit it.
This is why I hate rogues. Makes everything so
Exactly.
complicated. Now the
I
game knows
know.
what I feel when you do a
Wait,
sneak attack
doesn't
on
it-
my campaign.
It just
Oh, yeah.
affects damage, right?
No. You get advantage.
There's a
I'm
separate
pretty
die
sure.
for that.
Yeah, it is damage only.
It is.
You can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. So yeah, it has to be. It's only damage.
Oh.
Wait. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target. But you got to hit anyways. Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
you're right,
only for
you're right.
damage. Yeah.
You're right. Okay. I will shut up now.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Owned.
I'm owned.
Okay.
Fucking destroyed over here. I got caught in my
Alright.
own roguish ways.
All right, give me 1 second here.
No,
Saving throws.
He's gonna attack me. I want to insult him before he does.
Dude, are you gonna multi-class into a bard?
Intimidation.
No.
Come on, man.
You don't want to be a barbarian.
A barbarian, dude. A totem barbarian.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I just want to see. I wanted to make sure I had everything set up right.
See how screwed we were.
Yep, pretty much. All right, so he obviously is very surprised at what is happening because he is being attacked from a bunch of different angles. What he sees is the dwarf run up to him and swing at him, and so he is going to make an attack on him first. And hopefully I do this right, maybe?
hit.
I think I did that wrong.
Come at me,
jinx
you
it.
spineless yellow goblin dropping.
And misses.
No crit.
Hey.
All right,
Ah.
so he has
Okay.
attack,
Okay.
so
It's a
he
good sign. It's a good
is
sign.
going to attack with his. No, that's fine. He's not going to attack again. Okay, so at that moment, the elf comes running out,
Uh-oh.
and we. Oops, actually, that's the wrong elf.
Anyone
I mean,
else?
it's only one elf, but I need to put her back in this thing to get her added to NPCs.
Spellcaster runs away and comes back.
Where
This
have
is
I seen
familiar,
this
guys.
before?
If
Where have I
truly-
seen? Oh
Deja vu.
no.
If we are truly the
Okay,
stronger party,
Maybe
then
I
we
can
will
put
win.
that in there.
That's right.
Yeah, man. We're circumstantially stronger.
Okay, so so again, she comes out and she runs up and she rolled. She will not get to attack this round. Oops, actually, I accidentally added him twice.
Uh-oh.
And we are now going to re-roll initiative for everybody. Maybe initiative for all initiatives. And it looks like
Oh my
Juan,
God.
you're going to be up first.
Nice.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. How could this happen to me, dude? You wanna move? You wanna
did I
cycle
not-
us through?
Did I not? Oh, see,
You're
that's
still
weird.
on Norl.
Okay, so then we're going to go all the way to the top. Round 2. Juan, you're up.
I've been passed up, dude.
Do I attack
Yeah, I forget
her
I have to
or-
go to round 2, then re-roll in.
It's all good. We had to skip last week, so
Yeah, we did the same thing last week. So, all right, Juan, you're up.
I'm just gonna shoot him again.
sounds good.
Come
No, you're not.
on.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if I can change his name. I accidentally added him twice, and now it says he's Nora Ungdumpflin.
Dump one.
It won't let me
Dump
change
one.
it. That's-
Dumpy.
Dump one. Dump one.
Oh,
Oh,
here,
as
maybe
a
I can change
bonus
it.
action, I will
There it goes.
inspire.
Me. Do it to me.
How do I do that?
Say some encouraging words.
you
Like, we
target
can
them.
do it. And
Wait.
then we got it.
Select you and then do this.
Whoa! What do
Did
you
that
say? You have to say something.
What's
Do it.
required.
How do you inspire
Remember,
me?
you're a bard.
You're a bard.
Sounds very menacing, bard.
Do you see his portrait?
Kill
Kill
him.
him.
You can do it.
Do
You can do
All right. So
Kill
anything
the
else, Juan?
Jedi.
I'm gonna move. I can here.
Okay.
You don't want to give another attempt at climbing the roof?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
No.
So we are now. The elf is going to attack She sees the dwarf here, so she's going to go for an attack on the dwarf first. And hits. Now, I think you have resistance against bludgeoning, is that right?
Correct.
Should be automatic.
All right. Let's
it
find
should
out.
be
Yeah,
automatic.
it'll be automatic.
Let's find out.
I tested it on myself, so.
Look at that, partially resisted.
Nice. Okay.
Just
Cool.
1 damage. What the fuck? What was that roll?
Nice.
A 2.
Okay, works for
Yeah,
me.
Is that all you got, you scrawny right-faced weakling?
Oh wait, she has multi-attack, so she's going to swing again.
No!
Oh, and she missed.
Hey!
How
you
Sorry.
unfortunate.
All right, Anna, you're up.
Okay. Gotta fire my bow.
Shoot him.
Hopefully it's right now.
One of these days, an arrow is
One
gonna.
of
You didn't
these
target!
Damn
You
it!
didn't target!
It looks like it's targeted.
Stay
I don't know!
It
It doesn't look like you're targeting anyone. Oh, wait,
Okay.
what?
Oh, you missed either way. So it says it's targeted. It shows me that she's got him targeted.
But she just now targeted him.
Oh, she didn't
Just
have a
now.
target to begin with. Okay.
Just stay targeted, Pop. Stay targeted.
But
Stay
no,
on
no, I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything.
She missed with a 15.
She did.
Yeah.
I missed with a 17, so.
Yeah, he missed with a
What?
17.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only hit that we have on this guy is a 22.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
good lord.
That's my turn.
That's the goal.
Okay. All right. That leaves Radric. You're next.
Me, Radric, me swings axe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Barbarian.
Okay.
Rad
boom.
smash.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
That's a critical failure.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, no.
Let's see
What
if I
happens to
have
me?
this. Hold on one second. What is this?
Bad rolls, I told you.
All right. Let's see. We are going to do. All right. So as you're swinging your axe, you actually cut a part of the strap that's holding your armor together. So you're going to take a -4 penalty on your armor until you fix it.
What?
So,
Wardrobe
I don't-
malfunction.
see, the problem is that I don't have armor equipped.
Oh, I thought you had armor on. What do you have?
I don't
It's a
have anything.
cosmetic.
Oh, it is just cosmetic.
He's
Okay.
a barbarian. He's got
It's a
unarmored defense.
microtransaction.
It's a-
Yeah.
For show
When I went
only.
to when I
What
went
are,
to the
what are you
scribe,
wearing?
I'm not wearing any armor.
None whatsoever?
None whatsoever. I wasn't
Why
giving
not?
any to my background or my class.
He's
Oh.
unarmored. He's unarmored anyway, right?
Yeah,
Really?
which gives
You
me
didn't get anything?
nope.
No.
That doesn't sound right. I thought everybody started with at least something.
Not
It
with
gave me a
barbarian.
weapon. It gave me
A few proficiencies
Another
and a few
weapon?
javelins.
and then my background gave me a bunch of dumb stuff. But hey, helpful role playing stuff.
Who does it?
Bismuth.
Barbarians
can't-
don't usually wear armor. That's why.
I know, but I
They
thought
they wear armor. It's just that they start with
with nothing.
feature that gives them bonus AC.
Oh, so you eventually.
So I may not have armor, but I have like +3 or 4 from my my modifiers.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know
So-
if you want to roll again or you just want to get rid
Yeah,
of
I may roll again just for that. But when we're done here, since you're level 2 and you live in this town, if you want to get some armor, I'll let you pick some armor.
it. That's fine.
Ooh.
I'll
Okay.
I'll
It's up to you. I'll
make
let
my
you.
way to it.
Okay, cool. All right. So let me roll again. Sorry. I
It's
just
all
wanted
good,
to
it's
make
all
sure
good.
we were. Yeah. All right. So then we're gonna roll that. Maybe if I can find it, where to go? Oh, it's already up. Okay. So, why are you doing that? Okay.
Secret
All
roll.
right. I think. Let's see. Okay. You are dazed until the end of your next turn. As you swing,
Right.
as you swing your axe around, so you're quote unquote. It says actually you're fatigued. which is weird. So it says you're fatigued, but then the description says that you're phased. So fatigued is not on my list. Why not? Okay, we'll just say you're going to attack with disadvantage for 1 round.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, just because you kind of, I'll say you swing your axe around, you hit yourself in the head, and it dings you a little bit.
Alright.
Okay, and that would be the end of your turn. So let's go, Vendrath. You're up.
Okay. I accidentally made a move that I wanted to cancel.
I don't think you have to do anything. I think you just,
okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. I didn't
Because I have to like approve it or whatever.
Well, I tried to target that guy, and like when I targeted him, it drew an arrow for me to move there, and I.
Oh no, I think that's
just
distance.
show your range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It lets you know that you're targeting them too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I am going to shoot another arrow.
Pew, 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 pew.
One of these days, a projectile
Pew,
will
pew, pew,
land.
pew, pew.
I'm probably going to hit Radric instead. Sorry about that.
Don't give him ideas.
He's pretty short. So.
I'm currently in rage, so I'll just think it's coming from in front of me instead of from behind. He's attacking me still.
He threw an arrow at me.
How did he do that?
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
And
I
you
am
miss.
the worst ranger in history.
Guys. Okay, guys. I don't know how the next turn is gonna happen, but we're I don't know if I should try to do a fucking guiding bolt again or not.
All right, Vendrath, real quick, you're up. All right, anything else?
Before Dump drops the hammer.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, I suck so much with my chosen profession that I can't hit anything with my arrows. So I'm gonna close to melee range again.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, you seem to do pretty good with your axes.
I know. Well, at least I can attack twice.
That's true. All right, so if you want to go ahead and make the movement, I'll move you up.
Yeah, I guess move there.
Okay. All right, anything else?
No, I think that's it. Right? I don't think I have any other actions left.
All right, real quick, I got to step away for just a second. I'm sorry.
Doom.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right. So it sounds like my music's. No, it's still there.
going.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. So let's see. Last thing, Vendrath moved to Ugdump's area, and he is going to take another attack on Radric for now. And Shablamo hits
Nice.
him.
Come at me, you stinking buffoon.
And takes six damage. So
Is that automatic, or do I have to put that?
yeah,
down?
it did partially resisted. So yeah, he actually did a lot more damage. So
My turn.
yep. All right,
My
Ash, you're up.
turn. Yay! Yay! Guess what I get to do? Absolutely nothing. Ray of Frost. Why do I have 2 Ray of Frost in here? What the hell? There. I did the damage.
Why
Amazing.
A ranged attack hit.
Nice.
7 points
All
of
right.
damage.
So Ray of Frost flies in between Redrick and Vendrath and smashes into Norrell.
Here,
And
you shouldn't be targeting both of them.
I don't know how to not do that.
The crosshair with the line, the red line.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so I'm going to go ahead and go to the next round, which should be 3, and then I'll re-roll initiatives for everyone. And that gives Radric is up first.
Huzzah! But
Wait,
not so much.
hold on one second.
Huzzah.
I need to go. See, this is the weird part. There. Okay, now it's your turn.
Because I have disadvantage.
Just for this one. So you have, if you look in the lower left where it has like modifier, you have ADV and DIS. So just
Yeah.
click the DIS before your attack roll, and it'll calculate it for you.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh
Wait,
my god!
did
He
I hit?
dropped the crit!
First of all, you
dropped the
quit,
crit!
but you dropped a nat 20. So.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, but
See,
you hit.
it's-
So yeah.
Always the new guys who carries. I just have to kill both of them.
That was great.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Take that, you spineless troll boogie.
Wow.
Troll.
You really should be a barb.
Man,
a
I know
barb.
you should be the bard. All right.
A barbarian. Dude, a barbarian.
Okay, so the elf now kind of has a better idea of what's going on here, is going to make a dash for Juan and take. So she'll get an attack of opportunity from Radric. So if you want to do an attack on Grenzel.
I will definitely attempt to do that. Will not pass up a chance to smash.
Break her leg.
Please don't let her run.
Wait, hold on. Oh, did it automatically take it away? Okay, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
this is
it's a
normal.
one-time thing. So yeah.
Alright, so this is normal. Oof.
All right, hit her.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I hit her. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is the damage. Not nice, but still okay.
Yeah, still okay. And that +6 is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's running away. You swing your great axe at her and get her just as she's getting out of range of you. She doesn't slow down and still makes her way over to Juan.
I'm just gonna taunt her and say, "Run!"
Run!
And hits him.
Uh-oh.
And
Ow.
it has double attack, so she's gonna attack twice.
Oh god.
Oof.
No! No!
That's not bad.
Okay, and that is the end of her turn. Hold on one second. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do it on the next turn. Ash, you're up.
Fucking. You know what? We're doing it. I'm going to use my inspiration
Ooh.
while I cast a guiding bolt at Urgdump.
Ugdum.
Ugdump.
You guys like that name,
You
don't
can't,
you?
you can't, you
Oh,
can't
don't.
say it out loud, or else he's gonna rage. I keep telling you guys that.
Ugdump.
It has to happen, dude. It has to fucking happen. Okay.
Oof.
Nice.
Oh, buddy. I didn't even have to use my inspiration, but I'll take it anyway. I'll take it off anyway. Just
All right.
I'm going to fucking
So,
forget about it
Again,
anyway.
guiding bolt flies in between the two and smashes into Ugdump. And
Dealing 12 damage.
wow,
And
that was a good hit.
until it gets to my next turn, anybody
So
that hits him has advantage.
he's starting to look pretty pretty messed up. After that last hit, he's rethinking what's happening here. Okay. So that now goes to his turn, and
How do I get rid of this inspiration? Hello?
he is going to take a swing at Vendrath now
Ah,
Question.
and
Oh, click the
crits.
axe and
Oh,
then it should show
what?
things. Oof.
Dude, you need to take a look at the settings in this fantasy grounds. There's something ain't right.
Oh, shit!
Wow.
Oh, no.
So he swings his axe and brings full force down on Venrath, and Vendrath is bleeding. He felt that one. So yeah, all right. That's the end of his turn. Oh, Anna, you're up.
I can't hit that guy. He just won't let me. So I'm gonna switch
Don't you have
target.
advantage now?
No.
Or is that melee
Well,
attack?
yeah, she does. She does have advantage because of guiding bolt.
Because of guiding bolt, I thought. Yeah.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah.
I go for it then.
So make sure to press the advantage button because I don't do imposed effects because I didn't do that yet.
So, how long does it last? Right.
Until my next turn.
Oh,
Hmm.
really?
Yeah. Which could be any time.
Yeah, I was
know,
gonna
this-
say you could be next. No, we have Juan and Vendrath, but
Should I
Good
go
to
for
know.
the dump guy or should I go for Kazaks? What's her name?
Grenezel.
Grenaz-
Granazel.
Grenazel Cossacks.
that is up to you, Pop. Whatever you feel
Hmm.
is more important to finally end this guy by nuking him, or making sure Juan Nikesh does not get stabbed two more
That's
times.
exactly what I want to do.
Honestly, I
Sure.
was just gonna take the advantage. For guiding bolt. Hope for the
Oh.
best. Who
Yeah,
are you
it's a miss.
hitting?
It's not show on my screen. It looks like I'm targeting him.
Yeah, no, it says
Okay.
you're targeting. I think it's the
You do hit though, so go ahead and you can roll damage. So, because you do hit with a 16. So
Are you double
Don't forget
clicking or
sneak attack.
dragging it?
I'm double clicking.
Oh.
yeah, it says
should
you got her targeted. So
Yeah, she
That's-
has.
that's really
I
odd.
don't know. Don't forget your sneak attack.
Attack.
So
just
1d6.
1d6.
Yeah.
Yep, I can do this. Don't worry.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you take out your short bow, fire it across, hits her square. All right. So Juan, you are up.
You have someone in your face, hitting you really fucking hard. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna do it. Hang on.
Oops, wrong one. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Nikesh now starts fucking shouting at me, making sure I miss all my shots.
She fails, right? Yeah.
Correct.
It was backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards. Yeah. So you cast Vicious Mockery,
That's
and she
okay.
fails. So
That dress makes your butt look big.
nice.
Wow.
Damage.
And then now you roll
Wow.
damage. Correct.
Hey, that was. I think
Oh,
that was
look at that.
savage
Natural.
mockery, not vicious.
See, if you
Hey.
use your words,
Well, maybe
Words
she
hurt,
finds
man.
it vicious.
words hurt.
Yeah. And
Nice.
then-
Very.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did that. It's because I forgot to check it off the last time, and it for some reason
Oh.
I didn't add one. So I just added one now.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No. I think I'll hold on to my other dice.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as this looks like it's going well. Alright,
Okay.
Axeman.
You have advantage.
You're up.
On 2 attacks.
Yeah. So make sure to hit advantage every time you attack on the bottom left or whatever. That's a thing, right?
Wait, do I click advantage or the +2?
Advantage.
Okay. All right.
Got to do it for each attack roll, though.
Okay. Okay. Him.
Well, you still got another shot.
You got the bad rolls out. Oh,
Oops.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead and
got
roll
it.
it. Roll it one more time.
One more time.
I forgot to
One
click
more time.
advantage, so.
You can do this.
there you
Hey!
go.
Did I still miss?
No,
it
you
would've-
hit.
go. Yeah, one hit in.
Now roll that damage.
So roll 1 damage.
Do it.
Oh, hooray!
Wow.
It's 4 damage.
Man,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to talk to you offline about these dice rolls.
Well, I am
Right.
hosting the server, so.
Yeah, I'm sure.
advantage.
There's something in the code, dude. There's something in the code.
All right,
We need to
so
look.
we'll go to round 4 and roll initiative for everybody, which puts Juan first.
Oh, 2.
Quick question: Why am I
Oh,
charmed?
that's
I
pretty
missed
low.
that.
What's that?
Why am I charmed? I missed that detail.
Oh, you're not supposed to be charmed. I accidentally clicked charmed. I was trying to
Okay.
read the different effects, and I clicked it on you. So you should not. I think I can take it off. Hold on. It's one of these buttons here. Yep, there it is.
I just said her
There.
butt looks big. I don't know why I would be charmed by that.
Okay. I think you're up. One.
I am. I'm just gonna slash her.
Whoa.
And I can do probably roll damage for.
Nice.
Wow. And then I'm pretty sure I have 2 short swords, right? So I can do an offhand attack.
You're pretty sure, or you're sure? Oh yeah, offhand. There you go. Yep. Okay. All right. First one hit. Second one misses. Yep.
And I will not inspire anyone,
All right, Vendrath, you're up.
just in case.
You still have a chance for the advantage. It isn't my turn yet.
Yeah, technically it's not his turn yet.
Oh. I like this new rule.
Would have been better if Ash was at the bottom, but
Okay.
all good things must come to an end.
So I do still have advantage, yes?
Yes.
Yes, on each attack.
Yep.
Oh.
Hey!
it dropped to 2.
I should roll damage, right?
Roll damage, and then
Okay,
you'll do
so-
your next attack.
End him rightly.
5 damn.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's bloody. He's looking like he might not take another good hit
Wow,
like
didn't
that.
even
Wow.
need the advantage.
You want to roll again?
Forgot
See if
to
you
do
can crit.
advantage.
Want to see if
That's a
you
good
crit?
point, yeah. We jinxed
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
man.
you needed advantage, so go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So so you can go ahead and finish him.
How do you want to do this?
I don't know. How does that work?
Well, how do you want me to
describe how you kill him, or
describe
don't
how
kill
you killed
him?
him?
I'm
Roll
just gonna
damage.
take an axe, cleave his head in half. I'm not a fan of orcs.
You know. All
You
right.
just fucking flower pot him, dude. Just right down the middle.
I'm gonna curb stomp him.
Down the middle.
Okay. So let's see. See, we
Ash.
just not kill that right.
We skipped Ash Fade.
Yeah, I know. Give me 1
Oh.
second because he is going to use an ability
Oh yeah.
on.
Oh, the orc thing.
It's because he's an orc.
And he
Or is it
says,
fire? I forgot.
Unrelenting something.
and he says, "You're coming with me," and he is going to make an attack on Vendrath.
Didn't I
Oh,
just split
no.
his head in two?
Not yet. But he has he has an ability that lets him make one last attack before he dies.
With his
So,
split head, he can still
On his way down,
He's like a
he
cockroach.
swings and hits you and
now I'm
takes
dying.
you down with him.
Wow.
Not again!
But he is dead.
For
DEA.
flavor.
Oh my
dead.
god.
For
I got
flavor,
it.
do we hear him say that twice since his head is split in half?
Yeah, one's in his mouth on either side. You're coming
You're
with me.
drunk.
You're coming
Yeah.
with
You
me.
hear it in stereo because of his split head.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so that would be Vendrath is out. That means Ashfade, you're up.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm a big mover, big shaker.
Did the
That's
music,
30 feet,
did the
right?
music just get really loud, or is it me?
I don't hear it.
I don't
It's
even hear it
not.
anymore, dude.
Why do I hear music?
That's not.
Oh,
the
I
bot.
know.
Stroke?
I know why it did, because it's playing in my YouTube, not on the.
You're not the bot. At least we hope not.
It got really loud. There it goes. Okay, sorry about that. All right, carry on.
Okay, I gotta target this person. Am I targeted?
Give him
It doesn't
a
look like
touch.
it.
No,
It doesn't show
look
me
like
that
I'm
you've got him targeted, so I don't know how that works. I don't remember what it looks like in there.
Targeting should still. It works the same, right? Same way.
Don't know.
I'm trying.
Not if you target your own teammates. I don't know how that works.
Well, I
you
targeted
should be able to-
Fade for Bardic Inspiration and it worked.
Oh, okay.
Let me move back real quick.
It's literally
Okay.
the same thing.
I'll move you. I'll just move you just a little bit.
Unit. Vendrath.
There, now
There
you have
we
it.
go.
There you go. Yep.
Must have been because I was like right on him or something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
Ooh. Well, it works.
Still, yeah, +4.
Wake me up.
He's not dying. You can't
Yeah.
wake up.
All right. So Vendrath, you help Vendrath get up. You cast your Cure Wounds on him, and he.
Yeah, I
is
just grab his
getting
arm and just
back up
pull him
now.
up, like while I'm healing him. It's like nope.
Okay. Anything else for
Nope,
you?
that is it for me.
All right. So Noral's out. Anna is up next.
Shooter.
Okay,
Take the shot.
taking a shot. Doing the thing.
Don't let her do the thing. She has this advantage, but don't let her do the thing.
Good lord.
That is weird.
15 hits. So go ahead and roll. Yeah, it says that she's got her targeted. So I don't know why it's not showing up like that.
Have you tried dragging it onto her? Maybe that, for some reason. will-
Yeah, just try that on a real quick. See if that works. Drag your attack onto her, or your attack roll onto her.
Okay.
Because it shows you have her attack, like you have her targeted. See,
That is
even there, it's not
weird.
showing it. But it lets you still roll it. That's
Yeah.
okay. Well, either way, it hit. So, oh, wait a second.
Wait, it says hit.
What?
Oh, because she rolled the damage.
Oh, the damage
No?
hit. No, that says attack 15.
No. The hit is above the roll for some reason.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? The 15?
Why is that? Why is that above her roll?
Wait.
Oh, that's so weird.
That is
what?
weird.
Maybe
If you
there's
look
lag
above
with the
your
server.
15, it shows that you hit, but it's
Yeah, it's-
above your roll.
I
Like, it's
always
like-
see it that way.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
weird.
that's weird. Maybe I never paid attention. Anyways, okay, so yeah, you're targeted. So go ahead and roll damage. Or did you already roll damage? You did
Yeah.
roll damage. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Are you gonna do
Attack
anything
damage?
else?
No, that's it.
Sneak attack damage?
But
Make
for
attack
Vendrath,
damage?
it was like
Yeah.
roll and then the
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack damage?
1d6.
Thank you!
Ooh, nice. I don't think you hit her for that, so I will put that
What?
on because it doesn't show.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
that separate.
Yeah. So you have to
Put it in
put
that
it.
thing.
You have to drop it on her. But I'll go ahead and take the 6 off. I mean, you were 6.
If you keep forgetting to open the little loop part.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, let's see. So it is going to be Grenazel's turn, and Juan, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. All right. You failed. So you know what's going to happen, right?
Did I just get fireballed?
You are charmed.
Oh. That's why I was charmed before.
Okay,
Turns out
so
I like big booty, and I cannot lie.
yeah, that turns out you like her big booty and her dress. So, okay, so charmed is basically you cannot attack her. A charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with that creature.
Oh.
Okay, so she casts charm, and then what she's going to do is she sees Norrell go down, and she is going to make a mad dash out, and she runs into the house.
And I can't attack her.
And you can't attack her because you're charmed right now. Okay, so then that'll be the end of her turn. So, Radric, you're up.
So I saw her go in the house.
Yes, everybody saw her run into the house.
Alright. So, first thing I'm gonna do is just simply walk over to the door. Or run over, basically, and try
Okay.
to open it.
Okay.
Directly
You open the door. Yep, you open the door.
Here's
It's not
Johnny
locked.
style.
Here with his axe. So you open the door. You walk up to it. You open the door, and there's a lot of commotion going on in there. You do not see Grenzel, and you don't see her in there, but you do see a group of orcs. They're kind of doing this mad dash of getting together some things, and they're starting to move back towards the rear of the house.
That was a very crucial moment.
All right, sorry about that. What was that?
That was a very crucial moment for me to decide how I'm gonna do this.
Yes.
I'm going to just get in there, and I'm going to stop everything that I can. So if they're grabbing slaves and whatnot, I'm going to swing at them to back them off. If they run, I'll let them run. But if they attack me, then I'm going to hit them back.
Okay. All right. So you step into the house. There's 4 orcs in there currently. 2 of them have already started to move towards the back of the house, but 2 of them see you come in, and they are going to kind of stand up to you.
Okay.
So give me a second here.
Could I roll an intimidate roll?
Sure.
Alright. Come on. Please not a 4.
Oh, nice.
That is better than
Okay. It is much better than 4. Okay, so yes, they see you come in, and they're not. After they saw what happened outside, they as quick as you guys took down Ugdumph, they're a little scared now. So how do you want to intimidate them? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, he's just gonna come and barge, and then just kind of, if there's anything like breakable around, he's just gonna smash it with his axe, and then he's gonna look at him, and then he's just gonna give a loud roar, and then say, "Run."
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So they both just take off running out of the back of the house.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna keep moving forward, making sure I stop as much as I can.
Okay, so as soon as you get to the back of the house, you notice that just as you're getting to the back of the house, one of the wagons that you saw earlier is leaving, and you see Grenazel on it, and you see the 4 orcs. There were a couple of slaves that were waiting to go or whatever, so it seems like it's pretty full, but it's taking off. So
Faster than I can.
yes,
run,
yeah,
I
it's
assume.
2 horses are pulling it, so yeah, there's no way you can catch up.
Okay.
Unless you had a horse yourself, but
I would like, if you will allow it, I will drop my battle axe, and I will grab out one of my throwing axe, and I'm going to attempt to throw it at one of the wheels.
Give it a flat
Ooh.
tire.
Okay.
We're just looking to slides the wheel overall.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what kind of roll we can do for that, because that's going to be at PC. Let's see what we're looking at.
It's the AC of a wagon. That's what I want to know.
Well, the AC is going to be pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
You can make up a number just for the fact that I'm attempting to either slow the wagon or disable it.
Okay. All right. So then let's go ahead and we'll do, I'll say let's do it. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I guess let's
do a range attack with my
Yeah,
hand
that's what I was thinking. Either like a ranged attack or Okay, go ahead and just do a strength strength.
Strength save.
Athletics.
Also doable.
But that's with advantage.
Athletics with advantage? Why would it be advantage?
Because you're raging.
Because you're raging.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you throw it, and it hits, and it obviously breaks.
I haven't rolled anything.
Oh, I thought you rolled the 9. Oh, that was the 19. Okay, roll it. Sorry, I
Okay.
thought I was looking at that 19.
Well, what is he rolling? Is he doing an attack or
just
like
strength,
athletics?
Just a strength check,
Okay.
Plain strength.
because it's pulling away from you. So
With advantage, because advantage check strength, damage save strength,
Yeah,
right?
I am currently.
it's not a save; it's just an ability check.
Oh yeah, he gets advantage on those too, right?
At least for athletics.
Let me check. I get advantage on strength checks and
Alright.
strength saving throws.
Yes, then go for it.
Alright, very well. I will go with advantage.
Rage throw.
You've been given the green light. Wow.
Okay, so you
Great
dropped the
rolls.
11 with the 16. Okay, so you throw your axe. It actually does hit the wheel, but it doesn't do enough damage. It does slow it down, but it's not enough for you to. It's not enough for it to stop it.
Very well. I am satisfied with that.
Flat tire it is.
Alright, with that, I'm pretty sure that would just be my turn.
Retrieve art ammo, I guess.
Well, he's still charmed, isn't he? Or is there
All
a
right,
range?
give me just a
for-
second, guys.
Um,
All right, anybody there?
wow.
Yes.
We are dead.
All right. Sorry about that. Told you guys I had to go do something real quick.
Yeah.
Tech is AFK too.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll hit. He probably went out to smoke or something.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to go take care of my kid.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, so do we want to finish this up real quick?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
So
So
what do we want to do?
Okay, so Radric threw the axe, slowed down the cart. Wasn't enough to stop it, but yeah. So he wanted to head back to the, I guess, with you guys, right?
Hmm.
To
Okay.
the loots.
Maybe
Okay.
search this guy's body, then ask the other slaves.
Welcome back, Tech. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yep, I had to take care of G. Okay, so as you guys, the only thing we talked about was kind of recapped a little bit, but so Radric threw the axe, slowed down the wagon. They still got away. He came back, and you guys decided to check his body. Let's see what he actually had. I didn't create a parcel for it, but let me see what he had on him. He did have a great axe, so if anybody wants the great axe. He did have a javelin on him. He never used it, but he did have a javelin, so somebody wants that. Sorry. One second, where's my NPCs?
Well, there goes my hand axe, but get rid of one.
Yeah.
That'll be our little marker to signify which Wagon is wagon. Our wagon.
That's the wagon that we threw the axe at.
Yeah, just
Must be close.
just a hand axe
and
sticking out
that's
of
it.
it.
That's all he had. You did also find 127 gold. He had like a little gold pouch. Kind of as they were exchanging money, she kind of kept, wasn't full, but so 127 gold. And I can do that parcel real quick so we can divide that among everybody. So we say gold pieces was 127. I won't do the, I'll let you guys figure out who you guys want to do the, you know what, I'll just do it real quick since I have it here. And then you also find a key. There's not really any marks on it that indicate what it is. But it's a key. There's a ring, as like there's maybe other keys attached to it, but this is just one single key.
Okay.
Javelin.
I want to, while everyone is, looking over this guy's body, I want to see if I can free any of the slaves that are around.
By this point, after this fight, everyone's pretty much cleared out. There was a small, there were people that were kind of gathered around, but they've kind of dispersed a little bit. But yeah, there's no slaves. Nobody's coming and going anymore. You guys are kind of just standing there over this dead orc, searching his body.
Wow.
My crossbow
I
bolts
think-
back.
I think it's time to get
It's time
out.
to leave. Yeah. But where to exactly?
Anywhere but here.
Should we follow that wagon?
I don't see why we should.
Okay.
I mean, I did what I came here to do.
Yeah, no. And you definitely did it. You
Oh,
definitely did it.
Okay, real quick, who's gonna get the great axe?
I was gonna take the great axe so I can sell it
All right, javelin.
again. If
Wait,
no one takes that, I'll grab
Didn't,
that.
didn't Luke have a couple javelins?
He did.
wanted some.
Yep.
And I'll hold on to those for him.
Okay.
So he can have
I can actually go. I'll go ahead and just put it in his inventory this time.
Since he needs a
Ah.
range method of breaking concentration.
Yeah. We won't talk about that day.
Okay, I have one extra gold piece left, so if we and somebody add one gold piece to their treasure.
I'll take one gold piece since I
And
I
Yeah,
gave 50 of it.
Yeah, you
oh,
did.
you did. Yeah, that's right. And then XP. Let's see. Have this one. Why is it not? Oh.
XP set up. I have
Market.
experience.
There it is. And awarded. Nope. And award. Alright, you guys all got your experience. Now, Roderick, I'll boost yours. Because I'm gonna try to put you on par with just about everybody else so that you're not that far behind them.
Alright, that's cool.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys should have your experience and you guys have your gold pieces as well. You guys
Cool.
should have everything that's done. Okay, so you guys decide you're going to leave the marketplace now. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, where are we
We'll
going?
leave.
I'm probably gonna go find a healer.
Oh.
I figure you
Yeah.
guys probably want to do a rest eventually. I mean,
I'm gonna find.
How about
some
we just head back to
stout.
the inn?
I'm okay with
Okay.
that.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm down. I could use some ale.
Sure.
Sounds good. Okay. Onwards then.
Assuming the
Oh.
market is still cleared out of all people.
yeah. Now that the fight has kind of calmed down a little bit, people are starting to kind of make their way back in now. Guards haven't really come back yet, but like I said, people are starting to slowly make their way back in.
So it's too late to loot
Everybody's
the market.
cool with the
How?
dead orc.
There's been a murder.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said, Vendrath.
Oh, I was just saying everybody's cool with the dead orc, and
Well,
The
I kind of
members-
mentioned it earlier that they knew what was going on. They couldn't really stop it. They didn't want to make it they didn't, basically it's like the bystander effect. Everybody's like, oh, somebody else will take care of it.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Before we leave, I just want to make sure that inside the cages that hold the slaves, all of them are open.
They're all open and empty, correct?
All right, there we go. Okay. Just want to make sure no one's stuck in there.
Nope. Yep, that was one thing you guys did. Okay, all right, so you guys make your way back to the Rusty Dragon.
Wow.
And when Juan walks in, everybody goes, Juan!
What?
They recognized him from the wonderful performance the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Roderick is just gonna turn his head and just kind of give him an eye. And... You famous?
Apparently. Had a good show last night. Didn't you hear?
Alright, entertainer. No, I did not hear. I was at here last night.
What?
Well,
I guess you might need to show him then. Get up there, Juan.
can't I heal first? Literally half dead here, guys.
That's a fun.
There is no rest for the wicked.
I'll just move you over there. We'll move everybody over to the table.
Let me go play.
All
the
right,
song
so
real quick.
you guys are back in the Rusty Dragon, and you know it's a little early for an ale, but you know if that's what you guys want.
It's never too early.
Can you turn on combat real quick so I can heal him?
You should be able to.
I don't see it up top. It's
Okay.
part of the market or whatever, but not the Rusty Dragon for some reason.
Are you using a spell slot for this?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I still got 2 more, and I still got those potions of healing in case things turn south, like they usually do. Hello.
I'm trying to. Oh yeah, is that better?
No.
No. Well,
Well,
tell me what you see, because it looks everything on mine shows that you're in the Rusty Dragon. You guys are in the Rusty Dragon.
I can't target them. It's like there's no boxes up top left.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. That thing.
Thank you.
That's what. Okay, I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Kill me.
Heal me. I'm going to die. Heal me.
I'm actually above half. Keep forgetting.
Now you're healthy.
Upside down. Oh, nice. It's a big heal. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, goodbye.
Now, Vendrath, I think, is also. He's
Yes,
hurt.
I am.
He's even more hurt.
I'm
he's
giving
even-
everybody free hugs. Okay, everybody gets a handshake. Everybody.
Hug for you.
Back.
Hug for you. Hug for you.
are you literally doing that? Because Roderick will be a little weirded out by that.
Go away, go away. You're
It's
new
cure
here.
wounds,
You don't
not
get
my
a
own
hug.
hands. No
Don't hug me.
Touch hands.
Touch him. Hey, hey. Where the fuck is my spells again? Hey, hey.
Roderick is just gonna enjoy his pints of ale.
Dang, look at that.
Or pay
No,
for it.
no.
Me again.
But he's not wounded.
He said that's funny. It says not wounded.
Can you give Vendrath 8 HP, please?
Yeah. It did take it. He did get it.
He did?
Yeah.
I gave it to Nikesh.
I think you had them
both of
both
us.
targeted.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
But
That's
Juan
fine.
was already full, so yeah.
You rolled the same roll 3 times in a row.
There you go. So so next time you heal somebody, just target everybody and
great.
You get a heal, and you get a heal.
And then I just choose who I want to be healed with that much amount. It's a perfect meta.
Yep. Not wounded. All right, so you guys are sitting in the Rusty Dragon. There are people kind of coming and going. It's not as busy as it was the night before. No sign of Luke or Leia or Harkova.
Did you really just say Luke and Leia?
I did.
It didn't occur to me that we actually have those people in our party.
Wow, I didn't think about that. That's good.
All right.
All right. Okay, so what are we doing?
Well,
I don't know.
Roderick is just gonna enjoy his drink, and then he's gonna say, "Well, I hope you got what you're looking for, or did you?"
I don't know what we're looking for, honestly. We kind of just went in there, killed somebody, then left.
Oh, why the bloody hell did you ask me to take you over that then?
You make good company.
Make good company.
Yeah.
No,
We explained who we're looking for, right?
you didn't
No.
tell me a thing.
I thought we.
You told me you were looking for the slave marker, and I showed you to the slave marker because I'm a happy little dwarf and I wanted to help.
But Anna said something about her daughter. I'm pretty sure.
Did she? I don't remember this.
Think so. She said something.
She
did.
said that to the guards,
Oh.
and I
that-
intervened right after. So, as far as Roderick knows, he doesn't really know what you're doing.
Well, then it fades to black because I give him the rundown.
Montage.
A montage of my exploits and almost
Zeroes
dying
out.
because of a shield bash. And that's why we're here.
Thanks. Alright, let's see. Rock my vein. So you guys are here for your daughter, or her daughter, correct?
Her daughter. It's all of our daughters, okay? She's the daughter of us all. Okay?
So-
Except that guy.
A little backstory is Juan knew Anna's husband when Anna's husband was killed. Anna decided to train as a rogue as revenge to kill the barbarians, and she had her daughter with her, and her daughter was one of the ones that were kidnapped by the barbarians, and they were following the caravan east, and they decided they needed to come to Otay to rest up and see if they can get more information on what's going on.
Ah. Or, ah. I see.
Yeah.
I gotta say it in character voice, okay? Hold on.
Of course,
No,
of
it's
course.
great.
Gotta keep the character.
How old is the little lass?
4 or 8? One of those numbers.
I see.
Did we lose Pop?
I don't know. He hadn't said anything for a while now. I mean, I'm assuming she can hear us, but I don't know if she.
She's muted. Yeah.
What if she double muted?
Talking to her homework.
Yeah.
So if I remember correctly, I'd have to double check the notes, but I think she was 7.
Okay, question from me to you, DM. Was that the place where we talked about previously? Or...
No, and I forgot to tell you where that was. No, I did tell you where that was, wasn't I?
I believe you told me, you didn't tell me until... No, I'll give you the location later, end quote.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay, all right. So, and this is my fault. I forgot to. I gave him some backstory, and then I forgot to tell him. Well, okay, so he actually knows. He knows that when the slaves are separated, if there are children that are brought in, that those are also when they get sold off. He knows where they're going to where they, I don't want to say where they store them, but where they
Process.
kind of where they're processing, kind of a holding spot for. And that give me one sec. I gotta look at the map again. And that is going to be in the what is it called? The new townhome, which is number 4 on the map. It's going to be close to the water because he knows that they ship that. That's how they're transporting the slaves that are sold, is they move them out. Once they collect enough, once a ship comes and goes, they're bringing them in and out on.
Why didn't you say this before?
He
You
didn't know
didn't bloody well ask me.
Yeah, he didn't know you guys were looking for a kid.
Oh my god! We gotta go!
You told me slaves. I brought you to the slave market. What do you keep up to?
We're looking for kid slaves. Kid slaves. That was the original objective.
Well, you bloody should have told me that in the first place, you Tolika.
Oh no. I immediately start getting ready to leave. It's like, okay, we gotta go.
Do we lose Pop? Because Pop's kind of important in this.
Yeah, and I was thinking that we just like ended with everyone running out the door.
Okay, all right, we can do that.
So she can go to sleep.
So she can go to sleep. She's probably already asleep. Okay, so now that you guys have filled in the dwarf, Roderick, you guys decide that you're going to head out and head over to the new townhome, which is in the eastern part of the city, to look for Kathiri. So with that, we will end our session there. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry for all the delays and sorry for all that, but
it's all good. Family comes first.
Yep. So, all right, good deal. I'm surprised you guys killed them as fast as you did. I figured you guys would have wanted to talk to them first.
No, me dwarf.
Yeah, I tried to, but no one really backed me up. I just went with Radrick's decision because
he was not a good person. I'll tell you that. Not good person. We kill.
Yeah. Fucking real direct.